So I was pretty bored and I thought to myself that I want the fastest shooting weapon in this game. So at first I wanted to use Prisma Grakata, but I think this one is gonna fit it better. What can shoot faster than Grakata? Two of them. This is before and after mods. Pretty fast, eh? So that's the build I've been using on my frame. Pretty standard one, which is the arcane velocity and pistolier instead of primary arcanes. Velocity giving that fire rate we need, and pistolier giving the infinite ammo, which is perfect, two things we need. And I picked Saren again, because I have Nourish Honor, and I have Corrosive Honor, so I can compensate for the lack of elemental mods I'm gonna have on the Grakatas, since I will put everything into the fire rate. And this is what I have for the Grakatas. For the Arcane and the Exilus, I couldn't go with anything other than minus recoil, because without that, those two bad boys wanted to rip my hands off. And after putting all the fire rate and multi-shot I could and some damage, the flat damage, I just put Pistol Pestilence for some extra toxic lash scaling. And first of all, I'm not saying that's good build, I'm saying that's the build I wanted to use to get all the fire rate. And all things basically I wanted the fire rate and multi-shot was main premise of the build. After I showcase this one, I'm gonna show you a good build for those. So let's see how it looks like with this one. Let's get quickly Void Strength, buff up, and the classic Heavy Gunners Eximus. And before any stacks, they just flop. It's just like my magazine capacity. But the moment I get Pistolier, the fun starts. Just that pesky Eximus Overguard makes me struggle to get the Pistolier up. But since the level of them is just 210, and even the Steel Pad modifier does nothing, I just need to spawn the Eximuses with Overguard for just some extra shots I can do on them. Because as you just saw, they just flop. The Pistolier does all I need. That fire rate, that multi-shot, they are instantly stripped, instantly full 10 virals before Uri even notices it. So I got satisfied with it quickly. I got the fastest shooter in the game, so now I can show you a proper build. And as a usual thing in Warframe, the proper build just bases on having crit strike and crit multiplier mods on it. But since I need one more format to show you the actual perfect build, and that's already on 6 formas, I'm just gonna put all I can. But one thing sure, Deadhead and Steady Hands, this stays, because this recoil is nasty. And mostly we put same mods, we just get off some fire rate we had to get some crit damage. I was also thinking at start to put Hollow Point, since the base damage isn't really anything special. I just really didn't want to go and level it again to format it one more time, because there's plenty better weapons, just in case you for some reason have like a love towards twin Grakatas. Well, that's gonna be a baseline for you. Skipping to the finished build, and take finished lightly because I just had to put this. Instead of the anemic agility, just put creeping pulls. I didn't because I know that I will not be able to show you anything more than just instantly dying to 10 level Steel Pad Heavy Gun Eximuses. Well, that's for other frames than Saren, because on Saren I don't see any difference. She's my favorite for a reason. Just wherever I wanna use on her, it's gonna work. I also thought to try it with different arcanes, and to get my Avenger up I used Combat Discipline. Fully ranked, which I normally would not do. But for the sake of testing in Simul, why not? But no matter what, I just cannot change secondary Deadhead and Steady Hands, I just don't want that recoil on. And I thought also that leaving Corrosive on the weapon is gonna be the best way out, because stripping armor in case of Grakatas is probably the best thing you can do. And okay, let's see the difference now. Well, for Saren it doesn't matter, crit or not, meta build or not. She just fucks everything up. Let's just see the difference with Murmur. The only issue with Murmur is hitting those weak spots is kinda hard. So if you base on Pistolier, you might be a bit annoyed in there. But the moment I get Pistolier, everything gonna flop. But doing any kind of like real build was killing the whole idea I had about that build. But while I was at it, I reminded myself I really wanted to make Nukor broken. And that's what I came up with. And I mean the most tryhard mode I can put Nukor in. So I went like this, viral, because I will be using Roar. Primed hit charge for the stat weight to get the Cascadia Flare damage buff. And now for the Roar build, for the sake of testing, I took primed continuity for transient fortitude, and I put Avenger with combat discipline, again maxed, because well, I need the capacity. And arcane precision just to dump mode max out the damage. Flat damage might not be the greatest, but with that crit multiplier and that 300% flat damage plus the flare, I think it should do. Let's see first, without the fucking Eximuses. Overall, I can say that I'm seeing pretty interesting crits. Okay, time to swap to the Eximuses and see how it does versus them. I wonder if I'm gonna still be seeing interesting crits. But for that I need my beautiful Adarza to proc the crit. But it doesn't seem like it wants. Okay, I need to give it one more try, hoping that Adarza will do what it's supposed to do. And to give me the crit buff. That's a flat 60. So it's a huge insane part about that damage Nukor does with Nukor's dogshit basic crit jump. It allows it to get the orange crits. Well, to be fair, for a secondary I'm still seeing pretty nice crits. And that's pretty much still a build I would use to prime, not gonna lie. But yeah, that would be all for this one. Hope you liked it. And if you did, please like, comment, share and subscribe. And as always, see ya in the next one.